Howdy everyone, Polcho here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we are looking at a team that can beat the Blue Artus squad. This team was brought to me by ZeuS. I know we have a lot of videos out there on how to beat Blue Artus, but every new team out there is a new team people can use, and it's still a popular squad. So ZeuS brought me this. It's a fun team to use. 3-star, you have a 55% chance of winning, and that is complete full health. 2-star, you got a 10% chance. 1-star was never able to 1-star the fights, and loss ratio is 35%. Obviously, with Blue Artus, you can get very bad RNG and it can screw you over. This is a fun team to use. I did this fight 20 times and these were the results. So it could go up and down a little bit. It depends on how you use the team and if you can use your moves effectively. But we'll jump into the battle, show you who you're using and how to use the team. So going into battle, we're using Danae, Seven Knives, Lucky, Cathbad, Colonel. We're actually not using a Balara, probably one of the first teams I've ever seen without a Balara on a Danae team. Now what you are going to do first is use your Danae's Battle Cry and increase your stats. You're going to get a little bit passive damage out by 7 Knives. With the AoE that comes out with Tyros, he's going to reset your initiative. Now if you're very lucky, you are going to have 7 Knives ignore that damage and his initiative won't be touched. Sometimes, like in this situation, it will be touched. That's fine. If it's either Lucky or Cathbad's turn that comes first, you're going to use their first special, their healing ability. And when the other person's turn comes around, you aren't going to heal at all unless you really feel like it's necessary. You're going to follow up by using an auto attack from 7 Knives. You want to auto attack first. You do not want to cast anything else because we want all the buffs possible on Magnus first before we use any of our abilities. So Sacrifice is going to buff again. Beautiful. We're just going to use our Wild Fury on the Magnus. Magnus is our first target. We are at the point where it is Lucky's turn. We've still got the heal up, so I am not going to heal. I know some of my characters are low HP, but when Roynar comes around, he's going to remove the hot side place. So I'm just going to auto attack. We're just going to still focus Magnus. We are most likely going to use... Okay, now it is back to 7 Knives turn. We're going to use our Knife of Mercy on the Magnus. Remove all his buffs. Then we're going to resurrect our Cathbad. Beautiful. We're going to hide our healers. And now our target is going to be Magnus. We want to take Magnus out. We're going to use our Resurrect on Cathbad because his Resurrect is just to heal in this battle. He can't actually resurrect anyone. And we're going to keep focusing the enemy Magnus until he is taken out of the picture. We should be able to eliminate him very quickly. We are not going to use Counter Strike because in this fight we are only ever focusing one target. We are just going to use our auto attack and take out Magnus. Beautiful. And now we are going to head to Roynar. He is our second target. Once Magnus is dead, if your characters are in a good state, you pretty much have won the fight. It's very hard to lose from here. We're just going to keep auto attacking. We're still just going to use our auto attacks. We don't want to use Counter Strike. It's not necessary. If we use Counter Strike there, sure, we would have got a lot of counter hits back on the Tyros, but we're not going to get rid of his barrier. And by the time we are making Tyros our target, he's going to be back to full HP. We're going to use our hide and get Lucky some more HP back. We're going to buff our stats. And we're just going to keep attacking Roynar. We really want to take out Roynar because we do not want him to cast his abilities a second time. We get rid of the passive and then we are able to take him out. Beautiful. And at this point, we have won the battle. So we are going to attack Tyros next. We really do not want to lose our Lucky because if we do, we are in a bit of strife. I used counter. I shouldn't have used counter. I should have just auto attacked. And now our Lucky is going to start regenerating some HP. Beautiful. Get her topped up. And we are set from here. Now, why I do not want to aim Sacrifice is because I literally want this battle to go as long as possible. I'm going to put it on auto. We're going to get rid of Tyros. The longer this battle goes on, if you lose a character, you normally have time to get your cooldowns off cooldown so you can resurrect heroes. You can get your HP to full. We're just going to take out the enemy Tyros there. And I did waste a lot of time explaining what was happening in this battle. Normally, you'd be a bit further into the match by now. Like I said, from the start, you pretty much know if you're going to win or lose. If you do lose Lucky, and you can lose Lucky in the first 3 or 4 turns, you can't win from that point. Once you get rid of the Magnus and Tyros, you can pretty much come back from there. Even if you kill Roynar with 4 characters, as long as Lucky is alive. We're going to aim... Actually, we are... So we won the battle. There's nothing... You can target whoever you want at this point. Doesn't matter. It's a 3-star full HP fight. I am going to pause the fight here and give up, though, because this is in the live game. And if I win this fight, I will take first in arena. And I've already received my arena rewards for the day, so I'm not going to screw someone else over. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, pretty fun team to use. Thank you, ZeuS, for bringing that to us. He has another version of that where he removes the kernel and puts a Karana in. Still pretty decent. Has a lot of survivability. Has a lot of healing as well. The Cathbad, essentially you have 3 resurrects. Cathbad can resurrect Karana. Karana can resurrect Cathbad and Lucky. Lucky can resurrect Cathbad and Karana. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, it has a lot of survivability. It's a lot harder, though, the battle, because the AI is just going to keep focusing a healer. There's no kernel there to prevent the heals from coming through, but it still does pretty well. I haven't tested its win percentage. ZeuS reckons this team had the higher win percentage, so that's the one I wanted to show you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer it to the best of my ability, and wherever you're around the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.